In near future, you're going to be working probably to an advertising agency or for a PR business or maybe a communication bureau. We don't know. And you are going to hire a space of advertising in mass media. It can be a newspaper or a magazine. Now, how it's done in Mexico. In Mexico, all the brands and all the media, they are supposed to make it public all the prices and sizes they use in their media. We're going to use Reforma Media Kit. Now, depending on the section that you hired is the price that you're going to have. For example, here, depending on how many columns I select, is the price that you're going to have for just once, okay? Once you publish an advertising. So it's, as you can see, it's not exactly cheap, but it's not exactly too expensive as television. Now, let's go where it says Gente, because we're going to do an ad in Grayscale for our money exchange. We're going to select a size. For example, in this case, the price is going to be between 43,000 to 57,000, depending on the position that you select. And of course, depending if you want the central pages, and they're going to give you, for example, a special price. As you can see, it can be really, really high. Now let's go to the individual page. Now I'm going to select it like this, okay? I have to take care to what they're telling me. For example, column is going to be the vertical information and models are going to be the horizontal. So I'm going to do it 1810 by 1850, okay? Let's go to Photoshop. File new, 1810 centimeters by 1850 centimeters, and resolution, it has to be between 120 and 150. Why? Because the newspaper doesn't have like the best quality in paper. You have seen it. I mean, the difference between a magazine and newspaper is big, huge. Now, the color mode that we're going to use by now is going to be RGB. Okay, we're going to create the document, and here we're going to have it. Now, let's go to our web page. Remember that we have it in class activities, and we're going to download here where it says images. We're going to download Ronaldo and Armani logo. If you want to, press pause so you can download it and then continue, okay? Once you have downloaded the images, we're going to use it and place it like this. File, place link. You're going to look up for the image. You're going to place it. Once you have it like this, press enter. File, place link. Remember that this is different from the other one. I'm going to select the logo. I'm going to press enter. Now, we have a huge problem. If you want to keep, for example, like the white area around it, it's okay. I mean, it's fine. Now, how about if I want to have the entire image cover this area? And I already know that I am not allowed to transform the size to make it bigger in Photoshop because I don't want to distort the image. So we're going to learn what's the difference between embedded, place embedded, and place linked, okay? Let's go to where it says File, Open, and please open the image of Ronaldo. And as you can see, the image seems so big. So let's go to Image, Image Size, and guess what? It is huge because it has 300 in resolution, but the size is smaller than the one that we're going to use in Reforma. So what can we do? Please, you can click it here where it says Resample. You have to unclick it. It has to be free. And instead of having 300, do you remember the resolution that we were using? 150. The most important thing to do when you are going to transform the size is that the three areas are connected. Okay, because if I change the number here, this other two changes too. So I'm going to select 150. I'm going to click OK. And the most important thing, save it. And once you close it, ta-da! It's going to become bigger. Now, remember that now you're able to move, for example, the image wherever you want. For example, if you want to move it here, if you want to place it here. The main purpose of this exercise is to show you how to adapt and transform the size using these two options. Now, about the logo. Of course, you can place it here, but how about if you want it to be like transparent? Let's go to the layers And instead of selecting normal, please select multiply. And voila, this is how you delete a background, okay? You don't have to make the selection, you don't have to do anything. Just come here to the layers window and do it. Remember that this is created for black and white or grayscale advertising. So if we have RGB, they're not going to accept the file. They even have a specific format to accept the files in Reforma. So let's go where it says image, mode, and select grayscale. We're going to find out that they are going to show us this. Merge is similar to flatten. Do we want to flatten it? No, so don't merge. Then it says, hey Brenda, do you want to rasterize it? When you select rasterize, this linked option is going to be deleted. If you put don't rasterize, you're going to be able to continue editing the original picture. But in this case, I'm going to select rasterize because I already wanted like that. Okay, so I have my Ronaldo right here, I have my logo, and now I'm going to save it. Remember, you always have to keep a copy. I'm going to put Armani Brenda in PSD because I want to keep the layers. You never know if you're going to change it in the near future. But now, if you're super secure that everything is fine and the client loves it, now let's go to layer, flatten image, okay? Remember that all of this is going to disappear. And now, what format Reforma accepts? Let's go to File, Save As, and instead of Photoshop, we're going to select TIFF. Okay, so we're going to have the name, my name, TIFF, format TIFF. We're going to select this, and please, when using TIFF option, remember that this is for medium quality, high quality. Always select none because you don't want to compress the quality. You're going to interleave RGB, IBM. Even though you have a Mac, people in Mexico have PC, okay? So we're going to select this one and press OK. And here you have your advertising for Reforma. Let's go back to the web page. Now, in the Media Kit, as you can see, depending on how you select the position, and if you have, for example, a special size, you can select it from here, and they even have a premium edition when they do like this magazines style. And so if they have to do it in a magazine style, they give you, for example, the prices, and they give you specific, for example, needs. Like maybe the resolution is not in 150, it's going to be 300, and so on. But you're going to have the experience and the practice in the near future. But this is just like an intro. It's like intro to visual communication. I hope you enjoy it and that you're happy. You already know many tools. See you in the following video, and if I'm not wrong, the last one. Bye.